Hey, it's your mate Jess. Welcome to your Arms, Abs and Energy Part 2 class. So in the previous class, we stayed mostly on the floor. Today, we're going to take some variations of the exercises that we did, and we're also going to add in some standing work, just for a little extra, something. So to begin, let's warm up. So you're going to come to the end of your mat. You can face me or turn to face the end of your mat. From here, we're gonna lift the arms up. You're just gonna allow yourself to collapse down to one side, bend your knees, just fall down and lift up. Change sides, rolling down and lift up. I want you to feel really heavy as you come down, generously bending those knees. Maybe even closing your eyes. Last one on each side. Nice. And then meeting me with both arms reaching up to the sky. Maybe take a little cheeky look up. Inhale. As you exhale, start to tuck that chin down in towards the chest. Start to roll down one bone at a time. Let's walk out into a plank position. We're gonna lift the hips, downward dog, and then reverse all of that. So shift forwards into the plank. Bend your knees, walk backwards. Rolling up, lifting arms once you get to the top. So again, let's go for a few of these. Now don't worry if your legs are feeling a bit jelly or tight. You're welcome to bend your knees as you lift the hips. If this is your first class with me, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is all about you and what you need to do for your bod. Let's go 2 more rounds of these. So, never judging yourself, always just accepting, okay, that's how I feel right now. Might change in 2 minutes or 20 minutes. That's all part of it. Last time through, rolling down. We're just gonna take a half set. So lift your hips up into that downward dog. And then you're gonna shift forwards back into that plank position. Walk halfway back, drop the knees, flatten the feet, and let's roll up just to get a little bit more warmed up through the arms and the upper bod. We're going to come to a kneeling position, pitch your chest forwards, similar to what we did in the previous class. We're going to lift the arms straight out to the sides and then squeeze an imaginary ball of energy underneath your chest there. So lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. For 4, for 3, really take the biggest shape possible. Last one, hold it here. It's finishing off with semicircles. So we draw the arms back behind us, send them down. Fingers are tracing the lines of the mat, lift up. Nice, take up your space here and in your life. Take one more this way, and then we'll reverse. So lifting the arms above the head, trace the edges of your mat, semicircle round. For 3. So chest is just slightly forwards. Last 2. And last 1. Nice, meeting me with your hands above your head. Inhale and exhale. Just round forwards and walk your hands out so that they land underneath your shoulders. So now we're in our 4-point kneel position. Instead of doing our tricep hovers today, we're going to turn the fingers in slightly. So I want you to just tilt the hands so that we almost make like a diamond shape or a triangle shape if we had the thumbs and the pointer fingers together. We're taking a chest press up. So bending elbows, they'll go out to the sides. Exhale, straighten the arm. Calm down and stretch. Nice. Not too wild. I feel like the tricep version is way more sassy, so I'm being nice to you on this one. Last two, and then we'll take a little pattern. So come all the way up to your highest point. Let's go down for 3 and lift up for 1. Down, 2, 3, lift up for 1. Inhale. Big exhale. Down, 2, 3, lift up for 1. Down, 2, 3, lift up for 1. For 4. For 3. Keep the weight over those wrists. Last 2. Can we hold it at the bottom? Take little pulses down. So just in that bottom range. Beautiful. For 4. For 3. For 2. Straighten your arms. Now we're going to add a little fire hydrant to start to warm up through the glutes. So you're going to take 1 push-up, come down, stretch arms, and then that front leg is going to open up towards me. A little fire hydrant. So calm down, lift the leg. Calm down, lift the leg. If you would like to go slower than this, please take it at your own pace. So we're going to do a lot of push-ups today. So if you ever need to just press back into a child's pose, have a mini rest, and then come back into it. Last 2. Last one, you're going to hold that leg suspended in the air. Beautiful. From here, you're going to stretch the leg. I want you to keep it turned out. Just check that you haven't sunk backwards into that back hip. So hip bones want to face the floor. Long leg at the front. Just tap it down to the corner of the mat. We take 1 push-up, lift the leg. 1 push-up, lift the leg. Nice. So if you want to go back to the bent knee version, the fire hydrant, go back to that. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to add on, we're going to keep that leg lifted the whole time. Try and keep those hip bones facing the floor as much as possible. As you come down into your push-up, we're going to drag that leg into that fire hydrant. Exhale, stretch it back on the diagonal. Go 8. 7. So wherever you are, you got 6. Think lifting belly away from the floor, back of the neck lifted. For 4. For 3. Crushing it. Last 2. And last one, can we finish off just with another quick set of pulses at the bottom? 8, 7, 6, 4, 4. Your arms feeling it? I hope so. Last one. Oh my goodness. Press back into your child's pose. Take 1. Breathe a moment. Inhale. As you exhale, round forwards. We're going to stagger those arms. So just take that back arm straight forwards towards the end of the mat. Your fave, but a little different. So we're going into that side plank from the previous class, but instead of dropping the hip at the side as we turn, I want you to lift the hip. So you're going to swizzle onto the blades of the feet, take your front arm up above your head. Can you lift the hips nice and high? Beautiful. And then we come back to our plank. Stagger the hands, make sure you're pressed forwards on those toes. Again, turning to the side, lift the hips, come back down, drop the hips. So we're making a nice rainbow shape. Oops. And then coming back to our plank position. Lifting up, to plank. Lifting up. Back to plank. Now maybe you want to stay here. Maybe you do want to go back to this version from the previous class. If you want more, we're bringing back our twist. Stagger the hands. Lift. Come down. Twist. Lift. You've got 4 more. So if you're joining for the first time, as we lift the hips into downward dog, back arm comes to touch front ankle. Go for 1 more set. Lift. Twist. Nice work. Just take your hands, both of them underneath your shoulders. From here, lift the hips all the way high to the sky. Return to that downward dog. Bent knees or straight, doesn't matter. Let's take that back leg high to the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knee, draw it forwards, step between your hands. Energy coming up for you. Here we go. Long leg. We step forwards. Touch the floor with your fingers. So your chest is going to be pitched forwards. And then we're going to send that front leg back. Send the arms back. So we come down, big stretch. Come down, big stretch. If you've got any discomfort through your lower back, keep it up high with the chest. Come down, stretch back. Come down. Again, we're thinking about hip bones facing forwards. If you want a little bit more, bend your elbows, tap. Can we kick back, float? Tap, kick back, float. So finding your balance. If you can, keep that front leg hovering off the ground the whole time. For 4, whoa. Stretch. For 3. Last 2, really lengthen through the back of that floating leg. Last one, you're gonna hold that balance here. Can we take the arms out to the sides? So you're in like a big aeroplane shape, and slowly you're gonna turn your body to face me. Yeah, you are. Here we go. So just twist, come and find me, lock eyes with me. I swear it's gonna help. From here, can we reach the arms above the head on the diagonal? So see this big long diag? That's what I want. Tap your toes to the floor. Keep the arms out on that diag. Big inhale breath. As you exhale, we lift the body to an upright position here. Come down, stretch, take up that space. Exhale to lift. Come down, lift up. So we're working through the side of the abs there, your oblique. If you want even more, we're going to take that long leg at the side and it's going to lift up with us. Find your balance. 8. Have a little play. 7. Just be mindful of this knee down here. Just check that it is pressing over the center of the foot. If it's rolling in, take a sec to adjust yourself. For 3. Nice. Last 2. And last one, can you keep that leg floating? Hold it here. Stretch those arms up. Find your balance. Whoa. Can you take your arms out to the sides? Can we turn back to the floor? Hands down gracefully because you achieved it. Lift the leg. So back leg comes high to the sky. 1 breath here, inhale. And exhale, bend the knee. Continue to allow your body to collapse down to the floor. And let's roll onto our butt and face the opposite way. Have a breather moment. We are giving the wrists a bit of a break. And we're going to go into our C-spine work. So, sitting up nice and tall, adjusting your feet. So taking them out from underneath your knees and just pressing them forwards a little. If you can, we're gonna go straight into hands off the shins. So sit up, inhale, exhale, rolling halfway back, hands off. If you need support, go for a couple with the hands behind the thighs or on the shins. Sit up tall, exhale, roll it back, lift, roll. So you're gonna feel like your shoulders are gonna roll forwards a little. That's okay. We want a little bit of that so we can achieve that curve. For 3, try to keep those feet planted on the floor. Last 2. And last 1, hold it here in that C-spine. Beautiful work. From here, we're gonna take the hands behind the head and we're gonna keep the hands there. I want you to open your elbows. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna take the bra strap up, forwards. So we're gonna look down at your thighs and then look forwards. Exhale, just take that upper body forwards. Inhale, release. Beautiful. If it helps you, you might want to close the elbows a little and then open them up a little. Softly close, just a tiny bit. Open. For 4. For 3, so we're staying low through the lower half. Last 1. Can we add that hallelujah moment without the arms reaching up? So from here, I want you to, again, stay in that C-spine. If you need a break, just lift up for a hot second. Roll back down into that C-spine. Can we open the elbows and open the chest? Think about leaning backwards. And then can we actively close those elbows, take that crunch in that C-spine? So exaggerate that shape through the elbows now. Open up. Exhale, crunch. For 4, any tension through the hips, straighten the legs. For 3, last 2, last 1, hold your beautiful curve. Can you grab onto the shins? We're gonna roll down onto our backs, hug yourself into that ball. From this position, double leg stretch, double arm stretch, squeeze it in. So I want you to actively press the inside edge of the feet together. Press your inner thighs together. We're thinking one long leg. If you can, add the chest lowering, chest lifting, chest lowering, chest lifting. Remember your modifications. Take it into single leg stretch. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1. Can you hold it here? Hold, hold, hold. For 4. For 3. For 2. Can you finish off with a little scissor kick? For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Hug it in. Oh, that's a hard one to chat through, isn't it? Goodness me. Hold your legs into your chest. Take a rock and roll. We'll go on back into our push-ups. I know you were waiting for it. Here we go. Shuffle back. Come to the middle of your mat. Finding your 4-point kneeling position. Remember, we're turning those fingers slightly inwards. Wipe that sweat off your brow. Get the posi attitude back in, and let's go. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Start to take it down and up. Come down and up. If you're feeling a little shaky, same. It's all good. I got you. We're in this together. Come calm down, lift up, calm down. So you're either gonna stay here or you're gonna take it into your full plank. Calm down, lift up, calm down, lift up. Go for 3. 3, 2, and 1. If you need to, have a little pause. Otherwise, keep it going. Go for 3, 2, 1. Can you give me another 3? Breathe. Here we go. 3, 2. Take it a little lower. 1. Breathe. Last set of 3. Go as far down as you feel comfortable going. Here we go. Only 3. 3, 2. Keep that booty low. And 1. Oh my gosh, well done. Press back, child's pose. Inhale. As you exhale, we come back into our 4-point kneel. Fingers still rotated inwards. We're going into the fire hydrant version. So we keep on going with those push-ups. Your arms are gonna be so strong. Think about tomorrow, how powerful you're gonna feel because you convinced yourself that you could do it. Sometimes you just need to get that chat in. We can do it, you and I. Let's go. 1 push-up, 1 fire hydrant. So it's that front leg lifting towards me. Calm down. Lift to the side. So you want to think your chin going straight down in between the hands. 4, 3. Elbows out to the sides. Candle under that belly. 2. Pulling away from the flame of that candle. Last one. Hold the leg out to the side. Can we stretch that leg? Tap the toes to the floor. So have a look at the corner of your mat. Literally, that's where that big toe wants to be held, wants to land. That's its new home. We take 1 push-up, 1 lift to that leg. 1 push-up, 1 lift to that leg. Now, again, I want you to check in with your body. Where is that weight? We tend to want to shift over to the back of the mat as we fatigue. Can you take that weight right through the center? Keep going. 4, 3. So imagine a line right through the middle of your mat. Your belly button, your nose, want to be hovering over that line. Hold your leg up if you can. As we bend the elbows, we squeeze into that fire hydrant. So pull the knee forwards, stretch it back. Pull the knee forwards, stretch it back. You're gonna give me 8, 8, 7, you got it, 6. Working really, really hard. We gotta warm up through that glute so we can go into our standing work. And we can feel confident about it. For 3. So it's all for good. Last 2. Last 1. Amazing. Sit back into that child's pose. If you need, maybe give those wrists a little roll. Strong, strong work for those shoulders. But we're getting there. We go into our staggered arms. So when you're ready, inhale, exhale, come forwards, take your back arm right to the edge of your mat, your front arm underneath your front shoulder, come up into your plank position. Have a moment, tell yourself, I'm ready, I got this. Inhale, exhale, twist and face me. Take your front arm up and over your head, you're in that big rainbow shape. Come back down. Let's just go for these. Rainbow shape, find it. So we're lifting up through the underside waist. Taking that front hip high to the sky. Try and hit your beautiful neutral plank position every single time. When you're ready, and if you would like to, we're gonna add that pike in. So face the floor. As you lift the hips, we take that back arm towards that front ankle. If your knees are bent, that's cool. If you wanna go straight through the center of the legs, that's great. Do what you wanna do. Twist and lift. Take your pike. Everybody, you have 4. That's 4 sets. For 3. It's like a little seesaw. Last 2. Take that control, especially as you come forwards, so that we don't put too much pressure by slamming down that front wrist. Last time you pike, hands underneath shoulders. Can we lift back up into our downward dog? Take your back leg high to the sky. Big stretch, inhale. Take your chest right back towards the thighs. Exhale, bend the floating leg, step through. Here we go. Find that nice long straight spine. Find your balance from here. Front toes tap, step back, calm down, step back. So I really want you to think energy. That energy is actually coming through your fingers. So your longest finger, imagine sparks shooting out from them. Calm down. If you want to take it into that float, here we go. Kick it back, tap, kick it back. If you think you're ready to go straight into the full float, come on down with me. Let's do it. 8, 7. You know that we've only got like 5 more minutes of this. So tell yourself you can. For 3, do not give up on yourself now. Last 2. You're gonna hold the last one floating. Find your balance, hold, hold, hold. Can we take the arms to the sides? Can we shift the weight backwards a little bit? So think about when you squat, you send that booty back. That's what I want. From here, twist. Bypass all the beautiful furniture around you. Come down here. Take your arms up into that diag. Find that diag before you tap your toes to the floor. Inhale, exhale. We're thinking about cinching through that side here. Calm down, lift up. So if you're choosing to stay with the toes of that right foot, if they're staying on the ground, can you see if you can come up onto the tippy toes and take all the weight into that supporting foot? I just don't want you to put too much pressure because I do want you to challenge your balance. If you can, come up with me. Take your kick. 8, 7. Every time you hit that diag, you're stretching the body. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. For 4. For 3. You got it. Last 2. Last one. Hold it here. Just hold for 4. For 3. For 2. Open the arms. Turn your body back to the mat. Calm down. Take that foot that you're looking at, lift it in the air. Stretch. Big inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee. Drop your shins to the floor. Flip around. This is it. I'm taking you into that ball and we're going double time with the bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. You're gonna keep your lower back planted into the floor. In, out, in, out, in, out. Nice work. 8, 7, single leg is here. 6, get that good energy in for the rest of your day. We go 4, 4, 3, thinking forehead to knees, but don't knock yourself out. Last 2, and 1. Come to a seated position. Take your hands to a crisscross, lean back into your C-spine and just go side, side, side to finish off. Twist, 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 twist. If you want to, bring your legs up into a tabletop. Keep going with that twist. You have 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Just sit up nice and tall. Lift your arms above your head. And from here, reach forwards as far as you can, as far as feels good for you. Just to open up through the back there. Bent knees, totally fine. Here, totally fine. If you're one of those super flexy people, see if you can flex your feet, grab onto the soles of the feet, maybe gently bending your elbows and allowing your head to collapse down. And then now we open up through the front of the body. So take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press the heels into the mat. If you got that sun shining down on you, oh yes, absorb those good vibes. Squeeze that booty just to support the lower back in this position. And then calm down. You're just going to turn to face me. Little stretch out for the chest. So we take the arms to the sides. You're going to bring them back on the floor behind you. Open up through chest. Again, it's that energy up towards the sun. Breathing, inhale, exhale, relax. Take your arms back out to the sides and we take a little stretch for your arms. Taking a little hook here, just drawing that shoulder away from the ear. Just give your floating hand a little roll around. Just move through those fingers, reverse, go the awkward way. And then one more time, just finding stillness and drawing your left shoulder away from your ear. And then opening up and swapping sides. Drawing shoulder away from ear, rolling that wrist around. I don't know about you, but this wrist feels like it's totally not as flexible as the other one. Again, that's okay. That's normal. That's part of being human. Drop that shoulder away from your ear. Find stillness. Look at that palm. Someone is waiting to high five that palm. I'm one of those people. So give me a little air high five. Nice. Rolling shoulders up towards the ears. Let us come into our plank position. You're going to face that ghost of yourself from the start of class. Let's walk back, bend the knees, roll up one bone at a time. Lift the arms, Eyeball that person in the eyes. Say, hey, we did it. Calm down. Roll down one bone at a time. Walk out towards them. Let's lift the hips, downward dog. Ooh. Get those cracks out the ankles. Come forwards, bend the knees, walk it back. Peel up. As you look at that ghost of yourself from half an hour ago, tell them one good thing that you love about them. And then roll down. Walk it out. Butt heads with them. Lift your hips high to sky. Last time. Bend your knees, walk it back. This time I want you to close your eyes as you re-stack that spine. Lift the arms high to sky. Keep those eyes closed. Collapse side to side. That very first movement that we did together. Calm down to one side. If you're gonna fall, open your eyes a little, that's okay. Safety first, but if you can, keep the eyes closed. Go one more collapse each way. And when you've finished, I want you to reach your arms out in front of you as if you are reaching towards that ghost of yourself. I want you to open your eyes, take a step forwards, and I want you to physically hug that ghost of yourself. Here we go. Hug. I gotcha. Say to yourself, I gotcha. You can do anything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel like we deserve a curtsy. An absolute pleasure. Thanks for giving me your energy, and I will see you in another class soon.